So that overall was an amazing experience. It was interesting to compare Italian food to American food and to have that trip experience under my belt. Moving on from that, I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience in elementary school and growing up and what I learned from that time in my life. So my school experience, I was involved in an integrated classroom. I was in a classroom with hearing children. So it was difficult, but I was able to learn a lot of social interaction and mingling with hearing kids as well. And I moved to Las Vegas. So I traveled to Las Vegas for this competition I was involved in. I was really nervous about going by myself, so I took my mother with me. So the 6 of us flew to this competition in Las Vegas, and my mom asked me if I was nervous, and I told her I was. I was afraid I was going to mess up. I just was so nervous about the entire thing. And it turns out all 6 of us were actually really nervous about it. We all flew to the competition with my mom, and we arrived there safely. So when we arrived, we watched different groups perform on stage, and when it came time for us to perform, we suddenly froze up because our costumes weren't quite right. We had the costumes all on, ready to go, when part of it wasn't fastened correctly on the shoulder. But we had to put on a happy face and continue with the show and try to get through it. So my mom, watching in the audience, knew that there was a problem, but she just kept a happy face on and watched us and expected us to keep going while we performed on stage and just got through it as best as we could, even though we knew there was a big problem and my mom knew it too, but we both just kept going with smiles plastered on our faces. When the performance was finally finished, someone stood up and fixed the sleeve for me, and I was really embarrassed, and I just said thank you, but I was mortified. After all the groups were finished performing and it was time for the award ceremony, everyone filed back into the auditorium, and the announcer got up on stage and was just talking in the microphone, going through all the awards, all the different places, and our group, which was sitting right in the front, was just waiting and waiting to see how we had done.
And switch.